and welcome to another episode of the Purpose Partner Path. I'm your host, Wendy Gladney, and this space is all about helping women who find themselves at a crossroad, rediscovering who they are, so that they can learn how to become unshakable and live with strategic grace. We will also talk about life's transitions with faith, resilience, and grace. It is my hope that each episode will offer insight and inspiration to help you rediscover your purpose and walk boldly into the next chapter of your life. So go grab your cup of tea. Like me, I love tea. And please don't forget to follow me, to subscribe, and to look for me on all my socials at Wendy Gladney. So are you ready to get started? Today, I want to talk to you about what it means to become unshakable. There will always be times when life feels uncertain. I definitely have experienced them. When the winds shift, the clouds darken, and the storms seem so relentless. And these are the moments that test our foundation. Will we crumble or will we stand firm? The truth is that stability is not found in avoiding storms. It's found in deeply being rooted before the storm comes. Let's think of a mighty oak tree that's standing really tall on a hillside. When the wind blows, the branches may sway, but the trunk remains grounded because its roots reach deep beneath the surface. What most people will never see are how deep those roots go, how wide they spread, and how deep they go down, tapping into the underground wells and streams. That is what we must become, rooted souls that draw nourishment from a source that does not depend on the weather or circumstances. When we're connected to God and anchored in our purpose and surrounded by supportive community, we are like trees that are planted by living water, steady, nourished, and alive, even in times of drought. All of us have seen that. We know what it's like to have feast or famine, but are you rooted? Every tree that stands the test of time has a strong root system beneath it. The same is true for us. When life feels unstable, these three roots help us stay grounded and unshakable. Are you ready? Root number 1, the root of faith. Faith is your anchor in the unseen. It is trusting that God is at work even when we cannot see the outcome. Faith keeps our roots stretching deeper, going down deep, seeking the living water that nourishes our souls when the surface feels dry. Faith does not remove the storm. It reminds us who calms it. Number 2, our root of purpose. Purpose gives direction when everything else feels uncertain. It reminds us that we were planted with intention. When we know our why, we stop chasing every passing breeze and start standing in alignment with our true calling. We are not here by accident. Remember that. We are planted with purpose. Let's look at root number 3, community. Even trees in a forest connect underground through intertwined root systems that share strength and nutrients. We are designed the same way, built to connect, to uplift, and to support. Isolation weakens the soul, but connection fortifies it. So make sure that you are rooted in community. There are several questions we could ask ourselves, such as, where have we been in terms of where we stand today? Are we leaning instead of standing firm? It is easy to stay in the middle, but the word says a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, and that goes for a woman as well. So are our roots deep enough to reach the living water that sustains us when we feel dry? Are we seeking that? And before we close, I would like to share 5 steps real quick to help you stay grounded. Number 1, pause and breathe. It is so important that we pause and breathe to become unshakable. When we pause and breathe, it allows us to be still. It centers us. It allows our roots to settle in. Don't rush growth. Rest is part of the process. When I was going through healing after my surgery, one of the hardest things I had to do was rest. But you know what? That's what I needed. I needed to pause and breathe and rest so that I could become unshakable. Number 2, pray and listen. Just as trees listen to the rhythm of the seasons, tune your heart to God's voice. He will show you when to move and when to stand still. And then number 3, plan with purpose. Create a daily rhythm that aligns with your values. Even small, steady habits can nurture stability to help us become unshakable. Number 4, protect your energy. I'm telling you, that's so important. Protect your energy. Limit distractions. Limit negativity and doubt. And guard your heart, for it is the wellspring for your life. And don't be afraid of the word no. If you can't do something, it's okay. I attended a church when I was in college, and the pastor was Dr. E.V. Hill, and he used to always say, if you can, don't lie. And if you can't, don't try. That's where the no comes in. If you can't do it, you can't do it. But if you can, your heart would tell you. And then finally, number 5, practice gratitude. Have an attitude of gratitude, because no matter what is going on in your life, the fact that we're still here means you got another chance. And remember, gratitude is water for our roots. It keeps our spirit hydrated and our hearts soft. We don't want hardened hearts. So no matter how hot the season, gratitude will be that water for your soul. When life gets shaky, it's not the storm that defines us. It's the strength of our roots. We have to remember that stability does not mean the absence of storms. It means having roots that go deep enough to find water when the surface is dry. And faith that reminds us we are never alone. We are planted in purpose, and we are sustained by grace. I'm so grateful for grace. I am. And no matter what life brings, we have everything within us to remain strong and unshakable. We are not created merely to just survive. We were designed to stand tall. So stand tall, sit tall, put your shoulders back, bloom and bear fruit, even after the storm passes. So let us grow and stand together. When our roots are grounded in faith, our lives will always be nourished by the living water. So until next time, I am your host, Wendy Gladney, your purpose partner. From crossroads to confidence, from shaken to unshakable, from purpose to power. And if you've liked what you've heard today, please subscribe. Please share with someone who could benefit from this message. And also, please follow me on all of my socials. And I look forward to seeing you next time. I'm Wendy Gladney. Have a good day.